Oh my god, it's our house. It's our house. We own this.
Our hotel house.
It's a tall house and it belongs entirely to us here in the D-pad. I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
This is Pokemon Legends Z-A. And we're back, Naveen. Oh, you're alive. Thank goodness.
Kyoto.
Az just in the back. Just
being a giant.
You know what? I'll wait until we see the character again.
Okay.
Thanks, Flo. It's so sweet of you to worry about us. Flo was on the edge the whole time you two were gone. I did realize. So everything from what I believe are episodes 42 to 56 were one huge recording session. So apologies. There's by now you will have seen it, but we discovered in the aftermath of that there was about half an hour of audio that got lost. So hopefully
we did something about that.
Hopefully we did a good job of fixing the audio, which we haven't done yet. So
we will have done that by the end of this recording session.
Yep,
probably.
We got some nice time travel audio happening.
Yeehaw.
I forget if we mentioned too that Az's Floette, the flower shape is different from a normal Floette also, and it looks essentially like the laser cannon from Pokemon X and Y.
Oh, interesting. I wonder why.
Yeah, no reason at all. It's convergent evolution. It just happened that way.
Right. It's like the
carcinization. Yeah, everything is crabs.
Everything moves to three petaled flower laser gun.
Three petal flowers that can all whoop and then shoot stuff. I guess the Floette does have the Light of Ruin also, which is a unique thing to that Floette.
Yeah.
And it looks very much like the laser. A few minutes later, she might have unleashed her Light of Ruin on the Rust Syndicate. You can't let her do that. We really don't want to start a never-ending feud with those guys. They'd be dead. They would be dead if Floette just started using hyper lasers against them. They'd be dead.
I mean, but if you don't get them all, then more of them are mad.
That's true.
And the ones who remain are mad and get more people to come be mad.
One of these days, Pokemon games really need to address the notion of what happens if humans are hit by Pokemon attacks. I feel like they take great pains to never even imply that occurring, but it definitely has.
Yeah.
And
the anime
certainly does.
Shocks Ash all the time in early episodes.
And it's pretty harmless in a cartoon sort of way.
Right, in a cartoon way. He gets a coating of ash.
Yeah. He's also been turned to stone before and recovered pretty quickly from that, but that's, So I don't know. That's sort of an interesting, because, if a Charmeleon uses flamethrower on somebody, would that not be a big problem for that person,
It sure would. Mm-hmm. Well, and the Legends is the closest thing to sort of hint at that being a reality.
Okay.
Because, the first Legends game, we're, the brave people who aren't scared of the crazy wild monsters that would probably kill us.
It is also, both Legends games feature you taking damage from Pokemon attacks as well. So.
Yes. In a non-permanent way.
Yeah, in a non-permanent and kind of Halo-y sort of way, where it's oh no, it's used Hyper Beam. That got 60% of your health. And okay, gotcha.
Yeah, well, and especially in this one, it's a lot more like Halo, where it's they could break your shield, but it'll come back.
Yeah, it'll recover in a couple seconds or whatever. Which is more than the original Legends did, where it was that is retained until the end of the battle.
Yeah.
That's precisely why I did all I could to keep Floette calm. So how did things go? They're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumor said. So what do we do next? Where is Urbain right now, actually? Is he still imprisoned somewhere?
Or in hiding, something like that.
Right. Can't really do much till the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do.
Urbain has been hiding from us because...
the shame, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to double down and make it actually look, I did good. I made it happen.
Yeah. And now it's just I'm in trouble. They're all going to be mad at me.
Yep.
So I guess we should start by figuring out what our next steps the Team MZ way. That's right. It's strategy meeting time. Let's go into our side room with the flag.
Yep.
What do you say? Ready to start it? Yes. I wouldn't have come here if I wasn't ready for one.
Well, they do give you an option to be we're not going to jump into the next plot rails part.
It's true.
And I'll just run around the city for a little bit.
It is charming that we have tea in a basket of bread for our very French meeting.
Yes.
Today's topic: how are we going to handle the Rust Syndicate's orders? Or maybe I should be asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall? I do like that Lida. I guess that's why they call her Lida. She definitely is
a natural-born Lida.
Yeah, she handles it pretty well generally. She gets walked over now and then, but she's good at kind of like focusing people and getting them on the right task.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we try and find out all we can about Urbain's debt for starters? 100,000 Pokédollars plus $1 million Pokédollars interest, which I think has been waived now that we're the interest.
We're covering the interest.
Yeah, the 100.
Urbain is still on the hook for the principal.
Yes. If I could, I would. But what are we supposed to do when we don't even know where he is? Surely he'll make his way back to the hotel eventually, or he'll starve. Oh, there he is. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was winking on his way in, like, "Hey guys, what's up? Hey, why are we having a strategy meeting?"
No, he's doing awkward protagonist face.
Yeah, just like wincing, kind of.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any word from Vinny. Urbain, why'd you go and take a sketchy loan for? What are you gonna? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, that. Yeah, I did borrow some funds to shoot a Hotel Z promo shoot, but it wasn't a ton or anything. It is a lot. That's, I mean, for young folks the age of these characters, which we're kind of estimating it being like late teens.
Yeah.
You know, potentially like 20 as like a kind of a cap.
Right.
But like more likely late teens. $1,000 American is a lot to borrow, and owing back $10K is a lot for anybody.
Yeah, the interest being 1,000% is probably the worst part of it.
Yeah, big time. Nothing worth getting worked up about. Oh, for sure, just a little $1 million Pokédollars in interest. No worries, right? Nah, come on, there's no way. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. I read all the terms. Was there... Urbain. On this, a really fine print about interest. You have to zoom in to even find it. Well, you should be doing that anyway. Well, that's awfully sneaky, but if it's there in print, I'm afraid they got us over a barrel. Yeah, kinda.
I mean...
You signed the contract.
Unless there's local law that says that, like, that kind of behavior in a contract, like exceptionally tiny print or like obviously predatory terms,
right? It is, which
are
it is
legally invalid.
Which, like, yeah, it is predatory. But if there's not a local law that says that that's illegal, then yeah,
right.
you signed a contract,
right? So unless there's a law that says there's a maximum interest that can be charged,
sure,
then
yep, you're on the hook for a cool $1 million Pokédollars.
Yeah.
Hold on, Vinny's calling. Hey, Vinny, got more rogue. Got more Rogue Mega Evolution case for us? Vinny's just like, so I hear you've got a debt.
So I think I had done enough of like grinding in battles and stuff at this point that I actually could have just paid it if they let me.
The funniest part is because we definitely have enough where like it would be great if the game allowed you, if you had 100K, to offer to pay Urbain's loan, like the principal at least,
right,
and have a little alteration in the story from there. And if you have over $1 million, especially 1.1 million. It should give you the chance to offer and be like, fine, here, and then badoop, you're good, or something.
I mean,
it's not a Tom Nook thing though. It's not a debt for debt's sake. It's a debt for mission's sake. Like,
right.
There's story beats that would be entirely skipped otherwise.
Correct.
But you could also have, I forget the guy's name that runs the Rust Syndicate, but not Coburn, Co something. I don't think it was Cobalt either. But you could Coburg. You could certainly have him be like...
Urbain?
That sounds right, actually.
Or Urbain in French.
You're right. But you could certainly have a situation like that where, like, you know, he goes, hey, since we're such good friends and we've had such good business after all, what say I pass, I let you in on some things that you can do. It might be good for you, kind of thing. There are ways you could write it so that, like, the story beat changes, but it doesn't make you lose opportunities, too. Yeah, please go ahead and send us the info like always.
Corbeau.
I was gonna say if it was Corbin, I think we would have said something about it. Okay, yeah. It did have me second guessing it though, because I'm like, if it's Corbin, it's gonna be like, are him and Urbain related? That'd be interesting.
That would be an interesting piece.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Urbain? Are you kidding me? Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course. But now some of us are also stuck working for them until they say your stupid interests pay off. Seriously, I don't know how this all happened while I was out helping folks, but I'm really sorry. He can't stop. Well, I don't know how this could have happened while I was so busy being a cool, heroic guy, but I'm really sorry, guys.
I was running side quests, sorry.
I was busy saving the city for the people, but I guess I'm sorry. I guess I'll just add these rogue Pokemon to the strategy meeting agenda. I kind of figured we were getting another 3 of these before we have our C rank battle unlock.
Yes.
According to Vinny's report, we've got another 3 locations of Pokemon that are probably going to rogue Mega Evolve. I do feel like we've a little too firmly established the pattern at this point, though. I would like to see teensy bit of variation, just a wee bit.
Sorry.
Yeah. It does make each chapter feel stage-like.
Yes.
In a certain way, and that does have value, but it would be nice if, like, oh, there's only one this time, but it's a very strong one, and you have to really prepare for it. Or, oh god, there's 5 of them, and they're all a little bit softer than normal, maybe especially after the one big one, to kind of... But, oh, there's a lot of missions that are really close to those, so it's a nice way to kind of organically have you do... Like, there's ways you can mush that around.
Yeah. They didn't do that, but it would have been nice.
Yeah. All right, we got a Mawile in Section 6 of Magenta, a Barbaracle in Sector 5 of the Blue District, and an Ampharos. Yay! I love Ampharos and Mega Ampharos. I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
It helps that I find Mareep adorable too. I'm a big fan of Mareep.
Yep. Mareep, so cute.
Yes. One of my, to the point where I talked about this in streams. I don't think I've mentioned it much. Maybe I have in regular Let's Plays, but I've had a Pokemon fan game idea in mind for a while. And one of the starters I want to have for it is a partnerified version of Mareep.
Okay.
Mareep, Horsey, and Trapinch. It's not as solid of a type triangle as you normally get. It's not perfect, but all 3 of them evolve or mega evolve to have a dragon type at some point, and I thought that was kind of an interesting dynamic to add to there.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Are they all 3-stage as well?
They're all 3-stage.
Yeah.
Because you got Ampharos, you got Kingdra, and you have, Flygon.
Right.
And you have Kingdra, or Vibrava gets Dragon at the 2nd stage, Kingdra gets Dragon to the 3rd stage, and Ampharos gets Dragon when Mega evolved. So you kind of have like a scaling amount of draconicness.
That is interesting. Although it would be interesting to see... I think they've done it in the main game, though, where the sort of directionality of the rock, paper, scissors game is the other way around with the secondary types.
Gen 6, I want to say, was the one that did that. Actually, for... was it 6 or 7? It was... I think it was 6. Yeah, because X and Y had Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie.
Yep.
And so the types go one way, but they also have Fighting, Psychic, and Dark going the opposite direction, so it rebalances your starters by a lot by the time you get further in, to the point where everybody's kind of weak to each other. So it just means that your battles are faster and a lot harder hitting, but
sure.
it does add an interesting dynamic there. So today's first mission, handling the Mawile that's going rogue in Magenta Sector 6. Urbain, you can go.
You get the first one.
Yeah.
I get the second one.
Okay, the sewers. Oh, were we going back? I guess we didn't. Yeah, that's right. We were talking about how we hadn't... There was one little section of the sewers that we didn't get to. On a rooftop, we got that one. Okay, so we now have... We got our Tears of the Kingdom happening. One on the ground, one on the rooftops, one in the sewers.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Johnson. I know this is a lot on your plate. Let's focus on the rogue, mega evolving Pokemon for now, okay? Then we can deal with the fact that you could watch a calculator spinning up how much money we owe back in real time.
And I wonder if it was actually something that had compounding interest, or if it was just like, if you don't pay us back within 24 hours, you owe us $1 million.
Yeah, I can see that being
just like a thing. A flat sum.
Yeah, just like here's the amount.
Because like
it's going to whoop, and then there you go.
I got a loan from a bank that had a flat interest,
and
it wasn't that it was an effective flat interest when you calculate it out from the monthly payments. It was that I borrowed X dollars and had to pay X plus 7% dollars back, and they gave me a payment cycle of 3 years to do that.
Okay.
And like there would have been late fees if I had missed payments, but it was just like a flat rate loan. So banks will do that.
Alrighty, so that is an option that can exist then.
And then, loan sharks will do it at a much higher percentage number.
Oh, for sure, yeah. They're more than happy to. Can I?
And on much shorter timelines.
Yeah, whatever gets them their cash nice and quick, or at least gets the amount that they owe back increasing super quick.
Yeah.
So thought one. Okay, good. I was like, is there a ladder here that we can use? I realized after the last session that I have not been. Just yeah. Oop! Shit!
Overshot it.
Yep. But that one seems fairly easy to get. There's another one that's up here though. I want to do this real quick and then. Oop!
Undershot it.
God damn it! And then we are going to take a few minutes. Apologies, and do some naming. We got some names to drop in there. We'll try to make it quick this time. But this is our setup episode for the day. Oh, I have to do that to get across on that one in the first place. Thought there was a platform.
No platform.
Nice.
Must float. Ladder.
Nice. Okay, I was like, I think there is a second one up here. I hope I'm not totally mistaken. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get our hands on some evolution stones. Oh, we're literally here. Okay.
Yeah, this one's nice and close.
I wasn't paying attention to the map, so I didn't realize that we were already basically on top of the thing that we were gonna be doing.
Yeah, and I think if you step any closer, basically, it'll
yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, you do that.
Shift into the
cool.
The dialogue.
So let's do this. Next episode will be the alpha. If you're not interested in this, feel free to tank this video's retention rate. It's fine. But we got some stuff to do here. Also, actually, before I forget, none. Okay, this is what I was thinking about. Like, if we had any boxes that were empty,
silently open up to 16 boxes.
Yeah. So I was like, if we have any boxes that are empty, we should really make a point of putting something in them so that we can get on with that. Oh shit!
Yeah, and I don't think it was that you needed to get something in every box for that to happen. I think it was a threshold of Pokemon.
Okay.
Before it happened.
So this does seem to still have... Yeah, this still has everybody named. So let's move Cribbage House down here, and Rummy House can go right next to it. So those can continue to be our... Like, this is where Pokemon go when we're all good. These will be for new ones coming in. I guess we can just kind of... I don't think we had any rhyme or reason for these. We just have a lot that we have to attend to, and we have lots of space now, so that's good. Let's see. Any that don't have names in here. So far, so good. Nope, we're good there. I mean, I can see we have copies here, so...
Yep.
That's the other thing is, I guess... So there is no benefit to having copies of anybody, right? In
Correct.
This one.
No benefit.
And we don't get anything for getting rid of them either.
Correct.
So really, any copies we basically just want to
release to the wild.
Release, yeah. Cool. So let's quickly. So Whirlipede. I don't think we. The other thing too is I'm trying not to keep copies of stuff if I can manage it just for space purposes, but. Whirlipede, what's... Oh, I got a good one. I don't know if I've used this one already. I'm not being amazingly good about copied names just because there's so many of them and we're not... But I think Roulette is a perfect one for that.
Nice. There's probably like enough casino terms to have that be a whole theme for Nuzlocke.
Oh, I could certainly... That like parlor games being its own thing is you have a lot of dice games... Domino games, card games, and digital games that you could do a ton with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's basically all of our copies here. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Let's move some folks around real quick so we can compress this. All right, over here, I think we have enough space for everybody. Oh, we can do it like that. Okay. Move all to there. I don't see any copies out of these, though we definitely have... let's see, where did it go? We have a Kakuna that can go away now. We already put our Weedle named Bay away. That was... Unfortunately, a pretty early choice there that has since been made unnecessary.
It will never be a bay.
I think we definitely have several Ghastlies and Haunters by now. So actually, you can just go away entirely. Select, release. Nope. They give you a one-button release when you're
selecting tons of Pokemon.
Yeah, but not when you're selecting one Pokemon. Any other obvious ones in here? Haven't noticed any. If we have extras by chance, I guess we don't need this guy since we have a Lairon. So we can release you as well. Do we have a Drillbur kicking around? We might have already... Oh, shit, I forgot we had this whole box. Oh, God, we've got so many. Okay. I guess I should have just moved the box itself. It's fine. There's this one. We should just move the entire box. Oh, my God, there's so many. Swap with you. You have 12, which is one too many for just dropping onto the other thing. So we're going to do this. Move. I'll put you here. Oh, it's 13. Whoops, I fully miscounted. Do that. There. I'll put you here. Jesus, we really have been catching a lot.
Yes.
I do wish that there was, like, an easy way for the game to, like, select dupes and just give you an easier way of doing that, because this is slow. Let's see. Some of these, I think, are from much earlier in the game, actually. And I haven't been getting rid of duplicates. But I don't think there's any harm in doing that now.
No. I mean, the only other thing to do is to get the boxes to double in count again.
I guess that's true.
I mean, but you can clean up duplicates for now, and it'll happen when it becomes more necessary.
I guess there's also the argument of, I mean, it's too late for some of them because we've already gotten rid of them, but hanging on duplicates if, for whatever reason, while we're doing other things, we decide to live decks during endgame stuff.
Sure.
So maybe what we can do then, and I think that's why these were separated before. So that I've made a bit of a mess of everything, unfortunately. Let's just name stuff, and we'll do some organization at a later date, because I think because at some point we were discussing, like, eventually we will just turn these into the standard, like, all right, here's our deck's order of things.
Sure.
But that takes a little bit more specific planning. I guess they have the numbers on there.
I think it takes the other set of boxes getting unlocked to actually just literally have them be in those positions.
Yeah. Because we would need at least 6 boxes based off of, like... Or the Stunfisk here would be in box number 6,
right,
out of however many we wind up needing. And Emolga would be the end of that, and surely Emolga is not the final Pokemon in the deck, so...
No.
Oh, boy, yeah, I've made a mess of things. Let's assume everything in box 3 forward is not... is stuff that was duplicates that we just didn't name. In fact, I'll even move it further away from now. And we'll go back to not releasing duplicates after this. So, my mistake. Helioptile forward. Let's see. I was about to call it Velo, but that's bike, not helicopter. I could swear that helicopter has like a special name or something.
Probably.
Well, I wish I could spell French correctly.
No, it's just called helicopter.
Oh, it is.
Spelled very Frenchy.
That's boring. That's so boring. Is rotor anything in French? Rotor probably is like rotor, or it could even be roulette. It's just rotor. God damn it. I didn't think this part through. Okay. What are some French sword types? We've already used the épée. Is the escutcheon a French one? I think we've used that. Oh no, that's a shield, isn't it?
I don't remember beyond that being a military word what an escutcheon is.
Escutcheon, I think. Escutcheon or escutcheon, I don't know which. Protective or decorative plate. That doesn't help either. All right. I have nothing, so I'm gonna call this guy Parlay.
Parlay.
In the anglified sense. Pumpkaboo. We're gonna call you Gordon.
Gordon. Nice.
Scraggy. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Looking something up real quick. Box is apparently French for boxing, fighting, and pugilism.
Okay.
Phantom.
I think his name could also surround his weird baggy pants.
He does have a little baggy. He's showing off his boxers.
His biological pants.
Yeah. Oh, what is French for petrify or petrification? Petrifier. God damn it.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah, and French for ghost is fantôme, and
God damn it. We'll do this. We're not going to have winners today. Sure. Why not? Gibble. Oh, what is mouth in French?
bouche.
Oh, it is bouche.
The mighty.
I know. I was going to say, can I do mighty bouche?
You can.
There we go. Noibat. Sound? Oops. Or maybe sound, loud, or decibel, I think would be. Decibel is just going to be decibel.
Wow, sound is just son. S-O-N.
Oh, okay.
Decibel just gets an accent on the E.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Okay. We'll do this. It's a girl. That's okay. Sans forte. Inkay. I think we almost certainly have an Inkay. We do. So we'll move you down here. I was like, I remember the topsy-turvy thing.
You're going to Dupland.
Yep. Little on Duplon Town. Tynamo.
Tynamo, the tiny dynamo.
Yeah. Is there a French name for that horrible screw worm that's apparently about to become a horrible epidemic now? God damn. Let's see. Oh, wow. In French, screw worm is generally referred to as Lucille boucher, the specific fly, or ver à vie, the flesh-eating larva. Jesus Christ. The medical condition of having fly larvae infesting live tissue is called, I don't know how to pronounce this, MYIASE, which my brain is parsing right now as my ass. So I guess I'm tempted between my ass and just Lucille. Honestly, let's be nice. Let's be nice to this one. We'll call this one Lucille. There we go. We'll be nice. We won't name you my ass. Just literally transliterating to French. Clay.
Kiki.
Yep. Which, to be fair, Klefki is already essentially Kiki.
Yep.
Skrelp. Did we not have one of these? I thought we did. Oh, right, no, because we had the Skrelp and Dragalge thing. That's a... I don't even know where to start on this one. Let's just look at the guy again. I just need to, like...
He's kind of like a kelp
weird
seahorse.
Yeah.
Or a sea dragon.
Okay. Nope. I'm gonna go with something dumb.
Sewer.
I don't think that's anything, but...
I don't think so either.
Do I have a Patrat?
It certainly looks
Do I not?
Fringlish.
I think I have one. I have some in here, which suggests to me that I also have... Yeah, we got those guys up here. All right. Get you out of there. Spinnerack. Let's see. What do we got for a Spider? This is going to be a long episode. I think it's silly to break this one up, so... Araignée. Oh, that's cool. Spider in French, araignée.
Araignée.
That's a great... I'm gonna literally type it in here for now, just so you can see this, all of you out there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ruin it. Oh, we won't ruin it too much. We'll go with Aaron of Samus fame.
Okay.
Onyx. This one's always tricky because its name is literally just a corruption of the actual material onyx. And in French, it appears to just be onyx. As in, like, it's spelled O-N-Y-X in both languages, so that doesn't help.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the translation, even if you drop the article for Snake Rock, is too many characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Rocher du Serpent. So
Oh,
even if you drop the serpent or drop the do and don't put a space, you still have one too many characters.
Okay.
Since they use so many letters for snake and for rock.
This has, like, nothing to do with it, but it's just a cool name, and I don't get a chance to use it enough. So we're just going to go with this. Chalcedony.
Okay, we'll just use a different rock.
Yep, different rock, different mineral altogether. Chalcedony, I want to say, is essentially rubies and sapphires and various aluminum oxide-based gemstones. There is a French name for this that's very similar to Chalcédoine. Chalcédoine.
Okay.
You lose the H, there's an accent on the E, and the end is D-O-I-N-E, but it's all good. Ooh, a candle. Whoops. The armrests of our new couch are too smooth, so my phone doesn't like to stay in place anymore. Hey, you know what's really cool is if you double tap on the search bar on Google on your phone, the first time you tap it, it moves to the very top of the screen, so your second tap will automatically search for the last thing you searched for.
Yep.
So that's super cool and not horrible UI at all.
Candles are so bougie.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. The actual French word, the literal French word for candle is just bougie. That it's literally spelled like that. We're keeping bougie.
Yeah.
Scolipede, which also does mean that roulette can bounce to our named zone of losers.
Retirement zone.
Yes. We had another Patrat. My bad. Let's move you up here. And actually, no, Venipede, Scolipede, is this the highest one? I can't remember the evolution of this line for some reason. It always eludes me. I think it is.
Scolipede is the big guy.
Okay, so we will move this guy, but let's also name him. We named you Roulette, so let's go for you. Let's go. I think I might have already used this name, but...
Baccarat?
Baccarat. I think I literally used it for, like, the Pat Rat or something. I'm specifically going to go and check our guy here. No, we didn't. All right. I thought we had, but I guess not. And it feels like a mousy enough thing that I would have been unlikely to use it on many other things.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Yeah, I like that one. That was a fun, dumb one. Beedrill is also fully evolved, though it will have a Mega Stone to attach to it. Let's see. Did I look up wasp in French?
Vesper.
Is it just Vesper?
I believe so.
That's fun.
Oh, no. Gwip. What is that?
Oh, no. Wasp in French. Oh, Gwep. Yeah. That's an interesting one. You know what? Let's be nice to this one too, and we'll go with. I think this is generally one of the more common spellings of it. Guinevere is one of those names that has like 9 different variations because it showed up early enough in all of the Romance languages and Middle English, so it got corrupted in a shitload of directions at once, and they're all correct now. Klefki also will not evolve. Let's see. We'll move you up here. You guys are good. Excadrill also won't evolve, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Excadrill is the top of its line.
Spellings are so wild because the earliest source of Guinevere, according to my quick search, seems to be Welsh.
That makes sense. That does make sense. I don't want Ask Google. I just want, like, whatever. Let's see what we can get for this. Ooh. Spelunking in French is speleology. So let's keep this simple. Call you Speleo.
Speleo.
All right. Last but not least, Lairon. Fuck. What do I go with for this? Oh, okay. I got an idea. What is... So, I was going to say, like, oh, maybe I can do something with the... Okay. Oh, I actually like this a lot. We're going to go with Cask. Cask is French for helmet.
Okay.
I was going to make a play on Helmarock. Actually, that's not even the right one anyway. Helmarock in Zelda is birds with helmets. Helmasaur are the little crawling dudes that have helmets. I was going to say, like, where does rock come from? Because that does... Like, Zelda loves to use rock because you get Rock's feather and things like that, too, as, like, indications of birds. But I want to say it does have an actual linguistic thing that it's connected to. But I could not, for the life of me, remember.
What, like rock as a bird?
Yeah.
The folkloric rock, ROC?
That would do it, yeah. That's what I was like, I know it's related to something that is actually a real, like...
It's featured in the Arabian Nights, so it's been around a long time.
Gotcha, okay, nice. Also, we have a Venipede here that we can move, so we have all 3 of those.
What's a good Pokemon that is indicative of, like, some of the vibes that you get for rock from folklore is Ho-Oh.
Okay. Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make perfect sense.
In, like, D&D, rocks eat rubies as their food.
I'm surprised that they don't play with Helmarocks eating rupees in Zelda as, like, doing a... Because then you get to play off of the classic Western dragon tropes of the gold-hoarding dragons and to give it a much more, like, you know, Japanese folklore or Asian folklore in general, I guess, flair. I guess not Asian, because, like, if you get to Arabian Nights and all of that, that'd be the Middle East. That's more. I'm trying to remember. Does the Middle East? I'm about to show my whole ass here. Does the Middle East more of a, like, Northern Africa type region thing, or is that more of a Western Asia?
I mean, it's
kind of its own
kind of. It's the meeting of the regions. It's the fertile area that is sort of where the continents meet.
I guess that makes sense.
Is mostly what we consider sort of the Middle Eastern. I mean, like, historically, it encompasses the, like, empire out of Persia, the modern Turkey, but also Egypt, but also
wait a minute,
the Saudi area, where you're not quite sure what continent you're on.
Where did this guy come from?
I don't know. He's been up on your team for a little while, and I assume that you're keeping the other one because that one that you have on your team is going to evolve a third time.
I don't remember. But he wasn't nicknamed, which is why I'm like, how did that happen?
A recent acquisition into the team?
Maybe, yeah, but I think we're going to... You had your time in the sun, but you had no name. You know what? Just because you did apparently exist on the team even for a moment, you can be Larry, you can live with the others that got names. Let's also just quickly move you guys over here. Because these are the ones that have evolution things that we don't have like a way to account for yet. Some of these probably also are that way. I guess I know we have a you also. We need, I believe, a leaf stone to evolve. There are a few others who will need weird things to evolve. I guess Onyx, I don't know if he's returned to being a trade with a metal coat at this point. We'll put you there for now. We'll figure that out later. Any other obvious ones? There's so many that I do forget at this point which ones have like weird requirements, but I think we're basically good for now. Okay, that was a lot.
Excellent.
But, you know, we got through all of that, and why don't we come back next time and we will finally go up against our Mega Mawile that we've been waiting years and years to fight now.
Next time.
Later.